Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here today. Hope you're staying hydrated. Today I'm walking on the Mid-County Trail in South Elgin, Illinois. I got Otter Creek here to my right and endless possibilities ahead. Hope you enjoy. Today's message is quality versus quantity. Which is better? I'm not going to wait until the end of the video to tell you what I prefer. For me, it's definitely quality over quantity. Let me know down in the comments which you guys prefer. When I think about quality versus quantity, I compare these words to less and better versus more and mediocre. Of course, there are situations where you can have a large quantity of quality things, but I think that is not super realistic for most of us. The choices you make based on your preferences decide whether the actions, results, and a common example, monetary items, fall into more of a quality standard or quantity. To have more of a substandard element may look better to you because there is more, which is the quantity, but it may not last or perform to a higher level like if quality was the first priority. Typically, quality elements will meet these higher standards. This is a very simple way of looking at this comparison. Putting the materialistic conversation aside, think of the things in your life that do compare quality versus quantity. Your friends. Do you have more with less of a strong connection, less of a close relationship? Or are you more focused with creating less friends, having a stronger connection with all of them, learning all you can about them, helping them grow as an individual, and creating a lifelong bond through that close relationship? This is not an argument about having a lot of friends. What I'm getting at is that it's impossible to be as close or attentive to all of those friends as having more of those closer friends and relationships. Your activities. Do you spread yourself thin by trying to do every single activity that you can? Probably never really mastering that skill or action. Or do you have a few passions that you strive to be the best at? Your words. Do you talk a mile a minute, jumping from subject to subject, never truly getting to the center of a conversation? Or do you seek to have meaningful discussions, one subject at a time, taking it slow and really exploring it? Diet and exercise. Are you deliberate in your actions, or do you just go a bunch of different ways to get your result? These are only to name a few, but are important because they're all major portions of your life. Another argument I can make against quantity is just the amount itself. Our lives are so cluttered as it is, and to bring an overabundance of things can distract you from what's really important in your life. You can lose touch with yourself because the large quantity can be overwhelming to keep up with or keep track of. Spreading yourself thin does not give you the time that you need to grow at the things that you're good at and the things that you're passionate about. An example I love to use is when we're fishing, and although you may not be a fisherman, the comparison can still hold true for most situations. There are a couple major outcomes you can wish for when you're fishing. You can hope to catch a bunch of fish, never truly lose the excitement for the day, but they're all small. Or, and what I prefer, is you can be very specific with your technique and bait location of where you're fishing, catch a smaller quantity, but since you are precise in your actions, catch the big fish that you were truly looking for. Think about what expectations you put in your life and whether they're more quality or quantity based. Maybe it varies by the situation, but for me, quality is always over quantity. Thank you all so much for watching. I really want to thank every single one of you for viewing and liking and commenting and subscribing. It truly helps me to get to the next stage of this channel, and I really hope that you'll be along the way with me. Let me know where I should visit next down in the comments. My name is Jake Fox. This is Walk, Talk, Bike, and Hike, and I will see you in the next adventure.